softly on a line to third. And the throw to first is in time. One gone. A moment now to give you a look at the Mariners starting lineup. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, I love what Kyle Seager brings to the table for this team. He had over 90 RBIs last year. What a great season, but I think he could do even better. His goal this year, I think it's got to be 100 runs batted in. He's that kind of a hitter.
Temperature starting to drop as the sun goes down. 56 degrees here at first pitch. Bases are empty, one man out. Swing and a liner. Foul. Lifted the other way out to left center. And he will make the play out there, and there are two away now. Coming to the plate now, Nelson Cruz. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Into the windup and the pitch. Nope. And that one stayed too low apparently. And there are our umpires for this one. Working the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Matt, the interesting thing about Lawrence, now I think the way he sets up is almost telling you what he's going to call. He'll call one side of the plate more than he will the other. Look at his setup. Maybe that'll help you out.
Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And that's through for a hit. So the two-out base hit and the top of the inning is still alive.
Well, a couple things with that base hit right there by the three-hitter. One, he thought he was going to get out of this inning pretty easy. And now you put him in a stretch. The middle of this lineup is no joke. He can find himself in danger real quick.
Here's Yonder Alonso as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Two out with the man at first. Bat explodes as this has popped up. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. One left for Seattle. Mariners nothing. A's coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Drew Smyly gets the ball for Seattle in this one. What do we need to know here, HR?
Well, Matt, this guy's not going to blow you away. He's a consistent major league pitcher. Look, his ERA last year a little bit over 4, but he takes the baseball. And he's a guy who's going to take his lumps, but he's going to keep coming back at you. And I think we'll probably see that kind of performance today.
At the plate, Marcus Semien. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The shortstop, Marcus Semien.
Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. And HR, you take a look at these Seattle Mariners entering play here tonight. They come in just trying to get their feet wet here in this new campaign as they've split their first 4 ball games.
Yeah, Matt, I mean, what a way to start a road trip, right? I mean, game 1 of the road trip, you win by 1 run, and now you come for game 2, and you just build off of that. You feel good that you won the game on the road, and now you continue to try to keep that streak alive.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Waiting on it is Haniger. 1 out. With that, let's look at the starting lineup for the hometown A's. What are they going to have to do to force a rubber match in this series?
Matt, this club's just got to get on the board early. When they get out and score early and put the pressure on the other team, they have a great chance of winning games. I think that's the key to this one here.
Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Lays off 2-2 now.
Looked to be a pitch that caught a lot of the plate right there, so that might be a little indication of the strike zone we can expect the rest of the way.
And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down.
Batting third.
Here's Chris Davis now. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a fastball just a bit high. Smyly peers in. Here's the 1-0. A fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss. 2 out, nobody on. Swing and a liner. But this is a foul ball.
Well, it's clearly on that fastball. He hit that one hard. He just could not keep it fair.
Frozen on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. These are gone in order. We are still scoreless. Here's Robbie Cano now. Past battles with Kendall Graveman. Comes in with 6 hits in 16 tries. He's taken him deep once. Popped high in the air. And there's the first out.
All right, time for the majestic defensive alignment for the Oakland A's. And I'm looking at Marcus Semien. Man, he had a horrific season years back, kicking the ball all over the place. But then he got with Ron Washington. And Wash said, Marcus, get over here, Marcus. Let's work, Marcus. And you know what? He cut those errors down big time. And he's become a pretty good major league shortstop.
In now, Mitch Haniger. First shot for him here. 2 hits in 5 trips a night ago. And that misses, ball 1. No score here as we play inning number 2. Chased a bad one there. 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Drilled to the right side. And that is through into right field for a single. Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. It was a 3-hit effort from him last night, so he was a big part of that victory. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Here it comes. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Runners on first with 1 down. Now an off-speed pitch well inside, and it forces him to bounce away from danger. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. This is line to left. Davis will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the 2nd out of the inning.
Batting 8th, the catcher, number 3, Mike Zunino.
Here now is Mike Zunino. Past battles with Kendall Graveman, 1 for 3. Pitch on its way now to Zunino. Chopped weakly to the left. Fielded cleanly. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. We'll go to the bottom. Now at the plate, Ryan Healy. He'll start us out here in the home half of the 2nd.
Designated hitter, Ryan
in there,
Healy.
and it's 0-1. Set to deliver the 0-1. Favorable call in there for a strike.
That's a nice spot for a pitcher down there below the knees, but I think that call is a little bit low.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Here's Jed Lowry now. He's coming off a 3-hit performance in the loss last night.
Jed Lowry.
Hit on the ground to third. Seager fields it cleanly. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Batting 6th.
So now it's Mark Canha. Previous battles with Drew Smiley, 1 for 3. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
Well, that's a high fastball in the low 90s. That is a dangerous pitch right there. He got away with one. The guy took the pitch. Maybe he's just measuring him up. I wouldn't come back with that again.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding. Digging in, Gerard Dyson. He'll stand in to open things up here in the 3rd.
Gerard Dyson.
First pitch on its way. And now this is served out to left off the end of the bat. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Throw into second. And that is where the wheels pay off as he's able to make it into second with a hustle double. Ready for another chance? Gene Segura. And he'll hit with a chance to push across the game's first run.
Yeah, great RBI opportunity here. But at the very least, he needs to find a way to advance that runner to third. Small things like that in a tight game can make a big difference.
That's in there. Base hit. And they'll get it in quickly. It's first and third now with nobody out.
Well, that's not how he wanted it. He throws two pitches and bam, bam, he's got a runner now in scoring position. He's got to buckle down.
And that'll bring up Ben Gamble. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Now a throw over to first, and he'll get back in standing. One. Good sinker that time as he gets a piece and chops it foul at home plate. Ready to deliver the 1-2. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's one away.
One of the toughest pitches they hit, the straight changeup, right? El Cambio. Hadn't seen it in that entire at bat. And what happens? Gets the string pulled on him right there. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Throw over to first. Don't want to forget about it. Here's Nelson Cruz now as he drives a liner to right center. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. And the runner from third crosses the plate. Segura rounds third and is digging for the plate. And he'll make it as well. And they will hit the board first here. It's now 2-0.
Man, that swing looked like self-defense than a real quality swing. But, hey, he muscled it out there, and it was enough to get him safely to second. Those are the kind of hits that will drive you nuts as a pitcher.
Stepping in now, Yonder Alonso. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball one. 0 for 1 here in the early going. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Squared that one up just a little late. One out and a runner on second base. This is on the ground over to first. Oh, what a stop on the slide. What a play.
The batter, number 22.
Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. The 1-0 delivery. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And that is through into center field. A base hit. Notch one in the score column as a runner from third crosses the plate. It's a 3-0 game.
Oh, ground ball up the middle. That's going to score a run right there. That's a nice job of just staying up the middle, not trying to pull a ball or get out in front. Just stay up the middle, and it paid off.
In now, Mitch Haniger, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball. 1-0. A base hit in his first trip. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. Into the concrete staircases and gone.
I can tell you one thing. You might get away with throwing a ball in that location in the minor leagues. But when you get one up like that in the zone right over the plate against these guys, you're going to get exactly what he got. A really bad result.
The batter,
into the box now, Kyle Seager. She'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Here comes the 0-1. high fly ball out to straightaway center. Long run for the center fielder, and that's the third out. Stepping up now, number 26, 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Good cutter there, and he's got him behind the 8 ball now, 0-2.
Well, he finds himself down 0-2, but you know what? He looked at the first 2 pitches, but they're different pitches, both down. Good pitchers' pitches. Sometimes you got to tip your cap.
And the throw will indeed take care of him for the first out.
Batting 8, right fielder.
So digging in now, Matt Joyce. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1.
We're seeing him in an absolute groove out there on the mound right now. Retired 7 straight, and mechanically, he looks really consistent and fluid to me.
Henniger moves over, and he makes the catch for the second out. So coming to the plate, Josh Fegley. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1, 2, 3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 2-3 go the A's. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Mike Zunino. And Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him.
And he takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike 2.
Now we got a 0-2 count, Matt. I tell you what, so impressive. He is executing his game plan, going right on the outside half and exploiting those weaknesses.
Throw to first in time, 1 gone here in the 4th.
The center fielder, number 1.
Here's Gerard Dyson. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. Line drive to center field. Number 61 is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
He got that one pretty good. It just didn't have the right launch angle to carry over the outfielder's head. Small difference where the ball hit the bat could have made all the difference.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Fegley waits on it, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Nothing across here this half. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. Seattle leads this one 5-0. Back with Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac. Matt Vasgersian as the Cal Berkeley product Marcus Semien is the first to bat in the inning. First offering on its way. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
He's having a really good game. He's over 70% first pitch strike. When you get that first pitch strike, now it opens up the whole strike zone, and that's why a pitcher can dominate, and he's doing that in this game.
And that misses 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And this is fouled back and out of play. 1-2. Here it comes. And this is fouled at the plate. Here's another 1-2. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. On the run is Henniger. 1 down.
Now batting, number 61.
Riding in once again, number 61. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
If you're able to locate your fastball like that, you're going to have a good game. I'm not surprised to look up and say he's having a good game right now because he's been spotting that fastball pretty good most of the game.
Lifted in the air out to center field. Dyson is there. 2 gone.
Up next for Oakland, left fielder, Chris.
Here's Chris Davis now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Man, this guy has retired a whole slew right now. I think what he needs to do is just stay focused and keep attacking the game plan like he has up to this point, because everything he's done has worked.
There's a changeup over the outside corner. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Looks like a right-hander's gotten up to throw now in the Oakland pen.
The right fielder number
He's ready.
16.
Here's the first offering. Ben Gamel is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Had him lunging at that pitch away, and it's 1-1 now. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Weekly hit towards first. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
The batter, the designated hitter.
Digging in
Nelson
to try it
Cruz.
again. Nelson Cruz. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. On the ground up the middle. Simeon's got it. Throw gets him. 2 down.
First baseman number 10, Yonder Alonso.
Here's Yonder Alonso. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. A knee-high sinker. Tough pitch. Strike 1.
Well, Matt, if I use the cliche, it's not how you start, how you finish, it would apply right now. A couple innings ago, he had a rough inning. Didn't look good. But now he's starting to settle in a little bit better. He may be able to get through this thing.
Hit hard on the ground to the right. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down.
The batter number 22.
Digging in and looking for more. Robinson Cano. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. He's ready. Now the pitch. Back up the middle. That's through for a base hit. His 2nd of the ball game.
Breaking his heart, Matt. Breaking his heart. You got 2 quick outs. He's thinking he's going to cruise to this thing, and now look at him. Boom, boom. Base hits coming back at you. That's why you have to complete the inning.
Here comes Bob Melvin now out of the Oakland dugout. And we're going to see a pitching change, as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. So he'll depart here in the 5th after working just 4 2/3, and he's on the hook for the L unless this one turns around. Chris Bassett is going to take over here in inning number 5, so it'll be a bullpen game from here on out.
Chris Bassett.
Standing in now, Mitch Haniger, as he'll go after a curveball off the plate. It's strike 1. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Hit on the ground out to short, taken in by Simeon. Throw on to first will be in time, and the Mariner rally gets turned away as the inning. Digging in for his second at-bat, Ryan Healy. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit. Into the windup and the pitch. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Takes a knee-high fastball. Hit weakly back to the mound. And he's retired, one away.
Now batting. Second.
Here's Jed Lowry now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. 4-1. A's still looking for that elusive first hit of the ball game. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1. And he looks at one in there, 1-2.
I love how aggressive he is. He's just attacking the zone with the fastball. Here it is. Now he's at 1-2 count. And really, he can go anywhere he wants now.
And he struck him out. And that's 8 strikeouts thus far. A look at our line score to this point, and I'm almost certainly jinxing things by pointing it out, but it's worth mentioning that 0 in the hit column through 2 outs here in the 5th. And a good swing there as this is deep down the line in right, but this is going to wind up out of play. Smiley peers in, coming at him with the 0-1. And that one stayed too low apparently. No runs, no hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. Sent on the ground out to second. There's Cano. Throw on to Alonso takes care of him, and that ends the inning. Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Into the windup and the pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Ball chopped foul here at the plate, and he's behind 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And this pitch is up and in as he backs away. It's ball 1.
And that ball's not intentional. That was not even a fastball. Relax, relax now, people. I know we get excited when the ball's up and in.
And a breaking ball down and in here as he's got to hop out of the way there.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out. Here now is Mike Zunino. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Zunino.
Pitch on its way now to Zunino. Here's a slider to start things out. Looked at for ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Grounded to short. Throw gets him 2 down.
The center fielder, number
Digging
1.
in once again, Gerard Dyson. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Swing and a liner. And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out. So the 2-out hit here brings up Gene Segura.
Well, when you step in the box, you got a game plan. With a sinker ball pitcher, you know if he gets it up, it's going to flatten out. If it stays down, it's going to sink hard. So you want to get that ball above the thighs, and if it's up, you hit it. If it's down, you let it go. Nice execution.
Gene Segura standing in as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And a pitch out. Nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. A runner on first with 2 away. Now a throw over. Back in standing. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And a breaking ball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Digging in for his second at-bat, number 26. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
26.
In there, strike 1.
0-1's the count.
A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
One thing you try to do as a hitter is figure out what pattern the pitcher is pitching. I can't cover the whole plate. He's done a masterful job of pounding him on the outside half for strikes, and they haven't figured it out yet.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. And he punches out another one, make it 9 for the ball game.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
Here's Matt Joyce now, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. No runs, no hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. Back up the middle, and there's the first hit of the game for the A's.
He was clearly thinking about hitting the ball the other way. Now they're overloading or overshifting all on the right side, and he just shot the ball the other way and is taking what they give him. I don't know why more guys don't do that.
Josh Fegley is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1.
I think he's pitched better than anyone really expected in this one. He's done a real nice job, but someone's going to make him pay if he puts too many more pitches in that location.
And now he has some trouble with it in left. Joyce is on his way home. And that'll put him on the board as it's now a 5-1 ball game. Ready once again, Marcus Semien. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
Matt, he's thrown 2 pitches right down the middle and got away with them. I don't think he should go back there again, but he's got to locate a little bit better if he wants to put him away. This guy's too good a hitter.
Ready for another shot now. Number 61. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. In there for strike 1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
Well, when you're hitting with 2 strikes, you're just in battle mode. Right there, he gets a breaking ball. He just fouled it off.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. And that'll bring up Ben Gamble. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. Now some action in that Oakland bullpen as it looks like a lefty started to get it going down there. Couldn't help himself that time as he chases one below the knees. It's strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Wouldn't bite on a good sinker that time that missed. And the slider is low and inside as he just about got him there.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down, and unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those.
Hit in the air out to center field. Center fielder on the run. He tracks it down. A nice running play, and there's one away.
For Seattle, the designated hitter.
Digging in to try it again. Nelson Cruz, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Here's the first pitch to him. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Now that's a slider that's pretty easy to recognize. Started on the outside, you know it's going to continue to run off the plate. The one that's difficult is that one that starts in at you and still breaks over the plate.
Hard hit ball to short. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield.
Well, he hit that ball hard. He's been seeing the ball great. That right there now makes him 3 for 4 in the evening. Really swinging the bat.
Alonso.
Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Into the box, Yonder Alonso. In the dirt here. And no advance. It's ball 1. Ready with the 1-0. A slider that just grabs the outside corner. Hit down the line at first, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2 pitch. And a big rip at the curveball, but he didn't get it, and he becomes the second casualty of the inning. Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano. He's 2 for 3 thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit hard on the ground towards second. And Cano, don't you know, is going to reach. It's a base hit.
Matt, that's his 3rd hit of the night, his 3rd single. I'm sure he'd like to have a double or something mixed in, but for now, he'll take the 3 for 4.
Haniger.
Mitch Haniger will stride in, but first we take you back to the 3rd as you take another look here at his 2-run homer that had him rolling early on. And now a left-hander will start to get ready in the bullpen. Here comes the first pitch. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at. 7th inning here in a 5-1 ball game. On the ground, back up the box, and it'll get through into center field. A base hit. Cruz rounds the corner and is headed home. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second.
Well, you just keep adding on. That's how you win games, and he's a big part of it right here. That's his 3rd RBI, and they extend the lead in this ball game.
Seager.
Here's the 3rd baseman now, Kyle Seager. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Swing and a miss for strike 1.
Well, the first 2 pitches are interesting, both away from the left-hander. Will he bust him back in and challenge him? It's going to be a good at-bat to watch.
Runners at the corners, 2 men out. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field, and that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. In to score the runner from 3rd, and he's safe.
When this thing left his bat, I started thinking it might have enough to get out of here. Didn't quite carry enough, but it does one hop the wall off the track, and he cruises into second with an RBI two-bagger. You'll take that every day of the week.
Here now is Mike Zunino, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And now we'll see some action in the bullpen as the lefty starts to get loose. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control. 0-2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Normally not a good pitching plan to throw the same hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row, but both of those sliders back-to-back.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Here's Chris Davis now. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7.
Left fielder, Chris.
And he takes ball 1.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
Here's a swing and a ground ball. Now the pitch. Lays off the changeup, and he's ahead in
3 balls, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss, and the count goes full 3-2. And double-barreled action now in the Mariner bullpen as both a left-hander and a right-hander start to throw. Got him, and he goes down on strikes 3rd time. Into the windup and the pitch. Pretty well hit deep down the line in right, but that's back into the seats. Foul.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
And he's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ball game. Here's Jed Lowry now. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And this will be fouled away. Smiley peers in. 0-2 pitch on its way. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate.
That's a nice job of staying alive. A 2-strike breaking ball just out of the zone. He was able to put enough on it to get another pitch.
Throw on to Alonso takes care of him, and that ends the inning. A's are gone. Digging in and looking for more, Gerard Dyson. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Now the 0-1. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Weak chopper up the line, but that one rolls foul. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Ready for another chance? Gene Segura. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. Hanna is over, and he tucks it away for the second out.
The right fielder, number 16.
And that'll bring up Ben Gamble. 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Chopped down the first baseline, but it's a foul ball, says the first base umpire. 2 outs, nobody on, but a base runner here feels like it would really change the complexion of the inning.
Yeah, Matt, that's a great point. If this two-hitter finds a way on, it really sets up the very good middle part of the order to do some damage after all.
And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he's safe at first. Riding in once again, Nelson Cruz. He's got 3 hits, including a double to this point. Oh, this is powered into left field for a base hit.
Oh, the changeup executed nicely, and he still got a ground ball. They got the base hit. He got his ground ball. He did everything he wanted to do. Sometimes it just doesn't work out for you.
Here's Yonder Alonso as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
That's 2 poor swings from a guy that hits in the middle of the order and is used to having base runners. You don't see that from him very often.
Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Lifted the other way to left center. Long run for the center fielder. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Mariners leave a couple. They're on top 7-1. So now it's Mark Canha. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Pat. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect. But getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and a liner, but this is foul near the seats. Here comes the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it off.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a liner, but foul. Here's another 0-2. And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
Well, they've been able to shut down this offense all day so far. That's only the 3rd hit in the game. We're late in the game right now.
Hit hard towards center. In there, a base hit.
Now batting.
At
right fielder, Matt Joyce.
Now here comes the Mariners skipper out to the mound.
Please.
And a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening.
James Pazzo.
So they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. First and second here with nobody out. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. And tough fastball to lay off on 1 and 2, but he did, and it's 2 and 2 now. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. Might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Stepping in now, Josh Begley. Cano for 1. On to first, it's a double play. As their woes continue, the inning is over. This one pretty well in the bag. We've played 8 full. It's the Mariners 7 and the A's 1. A look there at the Bay Bridge from the East Bay side, where we are for this one from the Coliseum in Oakland.
Please.
Daniel Kaluum comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Here's Robbie Cano now. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now.
Baseman, Robinson Cano.
Breaks his bat as this one's popped up, and this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Oh, and 2 now as Cano comes up empty on that one.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
In the dirt, but swung on and missed. And he makes the throw to first. Cano retired, and there's one away. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Mitch Haniger. It's been a nice game for him. 3 hits, including a homer to this point. Swung on and missed that time. It's 0-1. Here's the 0-1. Swings through it for strike number 2.
Don't speed up his bat here, Matt. 2 fastballs, he blew right by him. I would have to come right back with another fastball. Let's see what he does.
0-2, here it is. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. Another 0-2 home. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
Number 15, third baseman.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Kyle Seager. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
I like that he used the curveball to get ahead there. That's a tough pitch to hit in this lefty-lefty matchup. So if you can get it over the plate on the first pitch, it can be pretty effective. You know, I'm not sure he didn't throw that pitch out of the zone on purpose. They've been swinging at pretty much everything he throws, so why not give it a shot?
I like that. Show him the curveball and then try to sneak that low 90s fastball by him. It's going to look faster coming off those breaking pitches.
Breaking ball swung on in the dirt. Up with it, failing. And that ends the inning. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. To the bottom. So stepping in, Marcus Semien. He'll start the inning, and we're back to the top of the order, but they haven't looked too dangerous in this one yet, right, guys?
Well, none of them have any hits yet, so you're right on the money. They've done a great job of holding these guys down so far.
Another opportunity for him here, so we'll see if anything changes. Dyson is there, and that's not the start to the bottom of the ninth this crowd was hoping for. 1 away. First offering on its way. Number 61 is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. To first. Alonso is there, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now batting.
Now at the plate, Chris Davis. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes. From the stretch, here's the pitch. A high fastball is in there.
Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
Here comes the 0-1. Yanked on the ground down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line.
Boy, has he had a rough day. 3 strikeouts, and he finally gets a base hit. Tell you what, Oakland, that's going to give him a little bit of confidence that he can even put a ball in play anymore. Go 0 for 3.
Next in at the plate is Ryan Healy, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
Well, that was a big 2-out single we just saw, and for pretty obvious reasons. The inning went from totally under control to now. He's got to deal with some dangerous hitters here with a runner on base, and this is how 2-out rallies start.
There's that tight slider right there. Just missed getting under the hands. That's a good pitch. I like that pitch. But if you don't get it where you want it, it could be a dangerous pitch to throw.
Now his swing, and he pops him up, and this should do it. And he'll squeeze this one for the final out. And the Mariners have taken the first 2 games of this series on the road, as this one is over. 7-1 the final score in tonight's. Seattle get the win after banging out 16 total hits.